Hello, Bucknutters. Welcome into the Morning Five on April 23rd, 2014. I am Dave Biddle. Ohio State verbal commitment Eric Glover Williams from Canton McKinley was involved in a fight at his school, and the altercation was caught on a cell phone video. Unless there's a lot more to the story, I can't imagine the Buckeyes would pull Glover Williams a scholarship over this incident. Initially, there were rumors that Glover Williams repeatedly punched a young man while he was on the ground and unconscious, but that's not true. It looked like the typical fight between high school kids, and apparently it was over a girl. If you revoked scholarship offers for every high school kid that got into a fight over a girl, you wouldn't be able to field a football team. However, the problem for Glover Williams is that this wasn't his first off-the-field incident. Ohio State's coaches have told him to keep his nose clean, and they likely didn't enjoy hearing he was involved in a fight at his school. Therefore, it will be interesting to see what happens. But again, I will be very surprised if Glover Williams' scholarship is pulled, presuming he stays out of trouble from this point forward. The 5'11", 170-pound Glover Williams is ranked as the number 8 cornerback and the number 83 overall prospect in the country in the 2015 class, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite.
O-H-I-O!
Now for the latest on Ohio State football recruiting. Let's go to our East Coast Bureau Chief, Alex Gleitman, in New York City.
Today we're going to talk about the quarterback situation in the class of 2015 for Ohio State. The Buckeyes are going after a number of prospects, and they're looking to add 2 prospects if they can at the quarterback position, but they're looking to land one really elite player in the near future, and I think that player could be Brandon Wimbush. He unfortunately couldn't make it to Columbus last weekend for his visit, but the St. Peter's Prep product out of Jersey City, New Jersey, does tell me that he plans to visit Ohio State in the very near future with his mother. They're just trying to figure out the logistics of that visit, and I think once he does, the Buckeyes could be back in the driver's seat for a commitment from Wimbush sometime in May or early June. Outside of Wimbush, the Buckeyes are looking at, of course, Torrance Gibson, a 5-star athlete out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Gibson could play either quarterback or wide receiver at the next level. Right now, everyone who wants a shot at him needs to tell him that he's going to be playing quarterback, but he's definitely a guy Ohio State wants to take and maybe figure out his position later on. Outside of that, Lorenzo Nunez, the quarterback out of Georgia, is certainly a viable option, but it seems like things are trending away from the Buckeyes and more towards the South Carolina Gamecocks. Outside of that, you got a couple of guys from Florida, DeAndre Francois and Dwayne Lawson, both from the Sunshine State. I don't think Ohio State is going to land either of them as things stand right now, but they got to push for a summer visit and getting them up to camp in order to try to wow them once they get to Columbus. Finally, some players to watch that don't have offers right now. Quarterback Travis Waller out of Anaheim, California. Tom Herman, the Ohio State offensive coordinator and quarterback coach, will be out in early May, maybe next week or the week after, to watch Waller throw, and he could get an offer from the Buckeyes. It seems Ohio State and Oregon could be near the top of his list. Neither have offered, but if either one does, then both have a great chance to land his services. And then Tommy Stevens, a quarterback from Indianapolis area. He'll be taking a second visit in about 3 to 4 weeks, in a 3 to 4 week span this weekend. And, you know, Tom Herman did go out to watch the throw this weekend. He wouldn't be coming back if he didn't have a legitimate shot to get an offer. Steve Wiltfong is reporting that he could be recruited as a safety as well, so that's certainly a situation to watch. As you can see, lots of activity going on at the Ohio State quarterback position. And be sure to check Bucknuts today or tomorrow, as I'll have a piece up on the 2015 class, and kind of an updated outlook with some recent commitments off the board.
Thank you, Alex.
O-H-I-O!
To be able to read all of the recruiting coverage from Alex and Bill Kurlick, you need to be a Bucknut subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, try our 30-day free trial. You also get all of our premium features, such as the daily boarding house. In today's house, we'll have an item on Billy Price that you won't want to miss. So try our 30-day free trial while it's still available. It could be reduced to a 7-day trial at any time.
O-H-I-O!
Ohio State got fantastic news on Tuesday when former Alabama Senator Chad Lindsay decided to sign with the Buckeyes. Lindsay will be a fifth-year senior in 2014 and will be eligible to play immediately as a graduate student. The 6'2", 312-pound Lindsay started 4 games for the Crimson Tide in 2013 when Ohio native Ryan Kelly was injured. With Kelly back as Alabama's starting center this year, Lindsay decided to look elsewhere, and the Buckeyes won out over Michigan, Cal, Oklahoma, and Louisville. Lindsay would not be transferring to Ohio State unless he thought, or was flat out told by Urban Meyer, that he would be the starting center for the Buckeyes this fall. Therefore, my guess is that Jacoby Bourne will redshirt and Billy Price will move to guard, where he will challenge Antonio Underwood for a starting spot. The coaches wanted to redshirt Bourne in 2012, but a foot injury to Chad Lindsay late in the season forced Bourne into action as the only backup center on the team. So it would make a lot of sense for Bourne to redshirt this fall if in fact Lindsay is in line to be the starting center. Thank you for joining us for the Morning Five. I hope everybody has a great day.